Hi, I'm Isabelle and welcome back to Culinary Corner. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to spice up your ramen bowl. To start, I took a regular ramen package from the store, and I have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. I also am still keeping the flavoring packet that came with the ramen. I'm gonna start by shaving the chicken. You need about 4 ounces of chicken, and if you don't have a scale at home, that's half a cup of chicken. You can add more if you want, but I'm going to be using half a cup. So I'm gonna start by doing very thin slices of chicken. My next step will be to start the process of cooking the ramen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all my seasonings over here, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, and the ramen seasoning packet into the pot. And I'm going to turn up the heat to medium-high. Once the water starts to boil, I'm going to add in the chicken. Make sure you whisk all of the seasonings together. Our next step is going to be boiling the chicken. What you're gonna do is you're gonna add the chicken into the pot and lower the temperature to a simmer. A simmer is when only very small bubbles break the surface. You're gonna let that sit there for about 2 minutes, and then you're gonna add in the ramen noodles. Now you're gonna add in the ramen noodles, and you're then going to put a lid over the pot and let the noodles sit for about 3 to 4 minutes. Your next step is going to be to take some leaves off of cilantro and then kind of just chop them into tiny little bits. So I'm going to do this by taking the knife and just kind of dragging it through. Because this is a leaf, it's kind of hard to just do that. So instead, what I'm going to do is drag it through until it's kind of in little small pieces. And I really don't need too much of this. I recommend taking off the lid to your pot and kind of like mixing around the noodles just so they all get the same level of doneness. So I'm gonna do that. And my next step is going to be to place the lid back on, and I'm going to completely turn off all the heat, and we're gonna let that sit for about a minute or 2. So I already have laid out just a little bit of vegetable oil or canola oil, either one works, and I'm kind of just gonna spread it around in my pan, and then I'm gonna crack my egg and put it in my pan. All right, my next step is going to be to turn up the heat just a little bit. My egg is finished frying. I did add just a little bit of salt and pepper and some of the chopped cilantro just for some extra flavor and color. So now that my egg is finished frying, I'm going to plate my ramen. So I'm gonna start by taking my noodles to my bowl and taking my egg over here closer to my bowl. Right, next, I'm going to carefully remove the lid of my pot. If you do have an all-metal lid, it is extremely hot, which is why I'm using tongs. All right, so my next step is going to be to pour in the ramen. And then I'm going to garnish it with the chopped up cilantro. And then I'm going to carefully pick up this egg and place it on top of the bowl, and then garnish it with a wedge of lime. Thank you for joining us at Culinary Corner, and I hope you had fun learning how to spice up your ramen bowl and have a great time trying this at home.